Hey guys, welcome to the narrated tour of the Mardi Gras. Come along with us and we'll show you deck by deck of this amazing ship. So we're going to start with deck 4 since everything below are all crew decks anyway. So decks 4 and 5 are stateroom decks. But deck 6 is basically like the main lobby deck. So here, we're going to start with the Palm Restaurant. Here at the Palm Restaurant, this is your time dining. So you can eat early or you can eat late. So you have your choice here, and this is starting in the aft. Then leaving the Palm Restaurant, you have the Carnival Kitchen. This is where you could do your own cooking lessons to make that, maybe that chocolate melting cake recipe that you always wanted to learn. So walking forward, we are going to go into the French Quarter zone. Now, the French Quarter is one of 6 zones on the Carnival Mardi Gras. So let's check out the French Quarter, shall we? We're going to be coming across Emerald's Bistro 1396. Now, this place is awesome for breakfast. It's a little bit of an upcharge of $5 per item for breakfast, but they've had the banana crepes. I've had the egg sandwich. I believe it's listed as breakfast sandwich on the menu, and the sweet potato waffles. Oh my gosh, so good. Then right down from Emerald's, you have the Fortune Teller Bar. This bar is so cool. It's basically the alchemy bar on steroids. They have some funky concoctions and just an awesome staff here. Then if you keep going straight, you'll find a shiny store, as I call it, one of the many fun shops on board. And this is cool. Around the ship, since St. Jude is a big part of Carnival, there is art around the ship made by St. Jude patients. So definitely check it out. It is so awesome. There are a couple of cool staircases on this ship too. And the other 2 fun shops are fragrances and beauty. So girls, if you need that little extra something for your trip, this is where you go. And then if you kind of back up and hang a right, my right, your right, doesn't matter I guess, but you're gonna walk past the Fortune Teller Bar, past some cool seating, and then you're gonna go to the Flamingo Restaurant. This is your anytime dining restaurant. It's a little smaller than the Palm, but this is where you go if you eat whenever you want between, was it 5:45 and 9:15, I believe. Then when you leave the Flamingo Restaurant, you're gonna come across the Brass Magnolia. This was a pretty cool bar to hang out at. Lots of seating and an awesome bar with awesome staff again. And just like the decor is awesome. And there's actually a jazz band that plays here. And from what I've heard, this was the first time a jazz band has been on a Carnival ship in 15 years. So that was pretty awesome. And another cool thing about the French Quarter, there's all the little art around the hallways, just kind of depicting the French Quarter in New Orleans. So that's pretty neat. Then leaving Brass Magnolia, we're coming onto a new zone. This is the Grand Central. This is where like the main hub is basically. This is where you basically come into when you board the ship. You see the center stage where they do performances. You might see a little rehearsal on stage on here. And this is where you catch the Wave, which is a morning show, and other shows on the ship. But also you find your cherry on top and the Java Blue Cafe. The Java Blue Cafe on this ship is awesome. Still has great coffee. But you can also get like breakfast and lunch items here. Even dinner, like little snacky items. So that's pretty cool. So check that out. Then if you keep walking, you run into Piano Bar 88. This is usually our late night hangout. Awesome piano players that perform here. And the only complaint is a little smaller than I would expect for the size of the ship, but still fun. Then you get the Punchliner Comedy Club. Now this was actually one of 2 comedy clubs on the ship. The Punchliner is the adult, and we'll go to Limelight on deck 7. That's for the family shows. Then you see the nice placard from the Mardi Gras. Then we're gonna hang a left and go straight and hit the gym, I guess. This is Cloud9 Fitness on the ship. And it's just weird having Cloud9 on one of the lower decks on a Carnival ship, but hey, whatever. But yep, you could do your aerobics, you could do your cycling, lots of stuff here if you're a fitness buff. Then leaving there and going straight, you run into the Cloud9 Spa. I feel the relaxation right now. But yep, you could get your treatments, your massages, all that fun stuff. So this was a little different, just walking in, and then you actually walk downstairs to get to the treatment rooms. And there you got the salon and barber. And come across the relaxation lounge. This is where you would hang out waiting for your treatments and just watch the beautiful sea. And I was able to sneak a peek into the ladies' locker room. I made sure nobody was in there, but just your normal locker room. Lockers, sinks, showers, all that good stuff. Potties. And since I really couldn't go anywhere else in there, like the thermal suites and whatnot, because I didn't have a pass, I'll show you a picture of the pool that's in the area. Then, when you leave the Cloud9 Spa and hang a right, you'll come across the bottom level of the Mardi Gras Theater. Finding the theater was a little tricky on this ship, so I figured I'd give this little heads up. This is like more the accessible ramp to get into the Mardi Gras Theater. So yep, you can see it's like actual like a movie style theater setting. Not really a bad seat in the house, so I can't complain about that. Alright guys, we're gonna head to deck 7 now. And deck 7 is where you find the other entrance, the upper entrance to the Mardi Gras Theater also. But also is the Mardi Gras Casino. Of course, you got your casino bar here. And there's one side that's smoking and one side that isn't, so that's pretty cool. Then leaving the casino, you find the second level of the center stage. This was a cool idea. You could find seats on 6, 7, or 8 to watch the shows at center stage. And you have the Grand View Bar here too. And you get to sit here and watch performances. And there's more seating on deck 7 to watch the shows on center stage. And if you want to be funky, you can sit in that big red chair over there too. And then there's another entrance to the casino also here. All right, and we're going to another fun shop. This is basically your Carnival logo wear. And of course, thank God for OBC because we bought a lot of Mardi Gras merch here. And of course, we got our ship model, which you're about to see here in a bit. Oh, there they are. Then walking straight, we're going to come across, you'll see Alchemy for a second here. But also, there's going to be an entrance to the Limelight Lounge. This is where your PG shows are going to be for comedy. All right, back down and let's go to the Alchemy. It's a cool setting here, and we've had a couple of drinks here. The only downfall is it's kind of through a thoroughway where there's a lot of traffic. But there's also a cool spot you could go on a little bridge and look out deck 6 here. See the St. Jude art? And down the way you'll see a fortune teller and a little bit of emeralds. Alright, back to the bar. But you can see that's a little bit of a main thoroughway. So it was kind of inconvenient trying to stay away from people walking through if you had a group at the bar. But nonetheless, we still had a great time. And more seating for Alchemy, and now you can see Emerald's Bistro. And there's another cool grand staircase there. But then we're gonna go to Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. Got a bar up the front, then you have your seating, and your nice fancy chandeliers. Then leaving the steakhouse, you have the Dream Studio. This is where the photographers do the more professional photos if you want around the ship, and that's where you would go. And we are now at the second level of the Palm Restaurant. Just wish we had more time at the Palm Restaurant because, well, you know, with the Mardi Gras, with its many new dining options, we didn't get to spend much time here, so it's just a pretty restaurant. All right, guys, we're heading to deck 8. And we're outside. We're at Summer Landing. This was our favorite spot in the whole ship. As you could tell, nice pool, lots of seating, just chill vibe. Then walking in, you'll see a little couple like country knickknacks and whatnot. Because we're going to Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse. Another one of our spots. You get some awesome barbecue, awesome brews, and at the time of recording, it was actually complimentary for dinner, so that was pretty cool to have. And here you can actually get breakfast. That's the pro tip if you don't want to deal with the buffet. Come to deck 8 to Pig and Anchor for a little buffet breakfast. And yes, we are in Flavortown. And lots of seating for dinner. And you can have lunch at Pig and Anchor outside also. And right next to it is the Heroes Tribute Lounge. This is where it's kind of like a lounge where you could watch like sports and hang out. This lounge is basically a tribute to our veterans in our military and thank you for your service. Carnival's a big supporter of our military and our veterans, so kudos to Carnival for that. Now walking out to pass the liquor shop and tobacco and run to guest services. Just a different spot to have the guest services area, kind of out of the way, which is kind of cool. And you gotta love that Carnival Crew. Always have smiling and having fun. Then you'll have your Carnival Adventures to book your shore excursions and buy your snorkel gear and whatnot. Then we're gonna go to Rudy's Sea Grill. I did eat in here once, and the food was amazing. I'm not really a seafood person, but it was really good. Just cool atmosphere with the cool little glass fish and all that. And you can even eat outside here too, which you'll see in a moment here. Yep, you can eat outside if you want, right next to the water. Alright, leaving Rudy's Sea Grill, and then you're going to come into another zone, which is La Piazza. This is your Italian section, as you could kind of figure out. You have your Piazza Panini, which is basically the deli on other ships. Had a couple awesome sandwiches from here. Then, one of my favorite spots, the Pizzeria del Capitano. And once again, there's plenty of seating that you can eat your pizza or panini. And there's even a cool bar here, Bar della Rosa. Had an awesome peach Bellini drink here. And this bar was never really busy because I don't think people really thought about it in a sense. More seating to eat. Then we're going to come across Cucina del Capitano, one of our favorite restaurants. Even with the cute little red Fiat there. We've eaten here for breakfast. Yes, I said breakfast. They do actually do service at this restaurant, and also had lunch and dinner a few times here also. And this is another restaurant where you could eat outside. So this is the spot where you could have like your pizza or panini outside if you wanted to, or for dinner you could eat outside also. Then leaving Cucina del Capitano is the Pixels Gallery. This is where you find those memorable photos that you've taken during your trip. Now we're back to the stores. This is the shiny store, the jewelry store. This was pretty cool. They had the whole collection, which was pieces left over from making the Mardi Gras into jewelry, which I bought one. Got a cool bracelet from here, so that was pretty cool. Once again, thank goodness for OBC. Then we're back in the Grand Central on the 8th deck, obviously, and you're looking at bonsai sushi and teppanyaki. Lots of seating in here also. Then we're gonna head on next door to the teppanyaki. Not as much seating, obviously, because the servers cook in front of you there. Then we're gonna cross this little bridge over. And there's another Dream Studio location also. But now we're gonna go to the Havana bar. They hold a lot of trivias in here, and of course some nice Latin music at night here. Pretty cool spot to hang out. And since I didn't have access, here's a picture of the pool and the lounge area. But yeah, they have a cool bar here. Just a nice place to chill. Alright, walking out of Havana, we're gonna go to Chibang. And yes, we ate at Chibang. Pretty cool place to eat. It's not a fusion, having the Chinese and Mexican. So you can have like one order of like an appetizer for Chinese and or for the main as Mexican. So it was pretty cool to hang out here. Alright, decks 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, and 15. Whew! They're all stateroom decks. So we're gonna go to deck 16 to the Lido area, which is another zone. And that is one thing about this ship. There is no lack of seating on here. You can find a lounger anywhere. But also, there's also street eats, the Blue Iguana Cantina for breakfast or for lunch. More seating to eat. And one of our favorite spots, the Red Frog Tiki Bar. And it is so good, they had to make 2 levels. So this is the first level. And walking around it, you'll find another stairwell to go to the second tier. Alright, so we're gonna walk forward and walk into the Lida Marketplace. This is basically your buffet section. I loved how they did the layout with the seating, just like so wide and so open. Of course, you have your buffet. And also, they had a couple different eateries here. Like in between, they had an omelet station, of course, your continental breakfast areas. But also during lunch, they had 3 different stations. They have a shawarma station, they had a hot dog station, and they had a gelato station, which we kind of frequently visited. Alright, now we're walking out to the Tides Pool area, where you have the Tides Pool bar, more seating, and of course, the big talk of the ship, big chicken. And yes, it lives up to the hype. It is so good. Oh my god, it's so good. For breakfast or for lunch, you gotta go, guys. And yes, we can dig it. Alright. And of course, the Tides Pool is here. Alright, we're heading upstairs and we're gonna head on to deck number 17. Awesome view of the wake from up here. And more seating. Lots and lots of seating. And that's actually pretty cool too with the seating on here. There's a lot of shade. Then we got Club 02, which is the Teens Club. And right next to Club 02 is Guy's Burger Joint. A lot more open than being on Lido. And of course, right next to the Teens Club, so that's convenient. But yeah, It's kind of out of the way, but it was still busy at times. But still, once again, lots of seating just for guys burgers, join alone. Alright, and we're going to cut into the warehouse in Circle C. Circle C is ages 12 to 14. Of course, I didn't have access to there, but this is what you're going to see. And we're going to have the warehouse. Basically, the kids' version of the casino, I guess. We played it here a little bit, and it was pretty fun. And even Dave got to play. Yeah, sometimes you're a kid at heart. And across the way is the second level of the Tiki Bar. They got a lot of cool merch, and yes, we might have brought a few of this merch home. But it's a cool spot too. You got your seats up here right by the pool, well, overlooking the pool. And the best part is you get a nice breeze up here, so it's nice and relaxing on the second level. Alright, we're walking across the Lido. Telling you, there is no lack of seating on the ship. Alright, we're gonna go to deck number 18. Deck 18 is kind of broken up, so first we're going to check out the Serenity area. Once again, like I keep saying repetitiously, there's no lack of seating. And they even got these cool awesome beds on here. And now we're coming across the pool. And some cool sunken in seating for the Serenity. It's pretty neat. And at Serenity, you got Fresh Creations and the pool bar. And right above that is another deck, which is Loft 19. That's an upcharge to hang up out there, but we'll get a sneak peek of that. Front of the ship, lots more seating. Just a nice chill vibe up here too. Alright, so I had to go down deck 17, go by guys again, and we're going to go back up to deck 18. And this area is another zone. It's the ultimate playground. And gets nice and close to the funnel. And if you wanted to, I'm on the jogging track. I'm not jogging, but I'm walking. And at the aft, you got your Carnival Waterworks. A couple of awesome slides on this ship. Of course, the original Twister, which is always awesome. Then you got the blue water slide, which you ride down the mat face first. And the drop slide. And of course, you got your mini golf. And the big talk of the ship, besides Big Chicken, Bolt, the ultimate sea coaster. This was awesome. I'm not a heights person, neither is Dave, but speed overtakes that. And as you can see, it's pretty awesome. Yep. So yeah, we might have ridden it a few times on our sailings. All right, continuing on. Got a bunch of these little clamshells, which is pretty cool. And we got the ropes course. Along with sports court. And there's a cute little spot too. You can play cornhole or play pool. Pretty cool. All right, last but not least, Loft 19, which is on deck 19. And the Loft 19 is an upcharge. You can book either by the day or even by the hour, which is pretty neat. And there's that pool that you saw from Serenity. Lots of seating up here too. Yeah, I'm certain someone might have been in that pool. Looking down on Serenity. The cabanas come with the 2 loungers, nice little couch area, food service. It was pretty nice. And if you walk the little walkway, there is more seating and loungers in front of the ship. So if you're looking for that more private experience, definitely book the Loft 19. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Like, comment, and subscribe. And have you sailed the Mardi Gras or plan to? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, we'll see you on the next excursion. Bye guys.